Wabarakatuh. I am Torian Putra. I will present about my article. The title is The Impact of Think Aloud Technique on the Student Reading Comprehension. Reading is one of the important skills that everyone brings his life experience. It means that if student reading skill is poor, they are the likely to fail in their study, or at least they will have difficulty in making progress. In readings, the national curriculum expects that the student have abilities to comprehend and express the meaning or informations of the various texts read accurately and fluently in the context of daily life. In this case, the teachers need to prepare and ask a lot of questions verbally in or out of the text so that the students can digest and explore that knowledge widely. As a teacher, I want the students to think on their own and not become too dependent on teacher for answer. Think aloud is an effective practical classroom technique in which students verbalize their thoughts as they read and thus bring into the open technique they are using to understand a text. Think aloud technique not only improves student ability in comprehending a text but also let them practice their speaking ability in reporting the information in their own words. Zeiser states that every school tries to develop students think a habit where they do a reading text like a searching main idea, genre, conclusions, and even the student not active and bored when they do equations from reading text. Therefore, the writers assumes that think aloud is a very effective technique that is applicable to talents the students to be independent and critical thinker, as it has been stated in previous study. The purpose of this technique is to model for students the thought processes that take place when difficult material is read. That is reading comprehensions, aspect of readings, have the main idea, inferences, vocabulary, references, and detail. Comprehension. The first vocabulary development. The basic key to comprehension is vocabulary. Reading without adequate vocabulary is almost impossible. Stell says the vocabulary knowledge and reading comprehension are strongly correlated based on measurements of word difficulty and sentence difficulty. And if we know about the vocabulary, I think the reading comprehension is not difficult for us. Secondly, sentence structure. Words are organized into sentences in order to express the idea. Those sentences are a basic unit of communications. The meaning of sentence must be understood by the reader if reading comprehension is to be achieved. According to Stout, syntax or word order and semantic word meaning establish a relationship among ideas in English sentence. Becoming a good reader also requires that one be familiar with the structure of the text and be able to use that structure to guide the student search for meaning. And then sentence structure, background knowledge, and cognitive development. This is think aloud technique in reading class. Skill used in think aloud technique in reading class is critical thinking, critical reading, critical problem solving, making predictions, visualizing, and summarizing. In this study, I use narrative text, research method. I use experimental study in this case, and to class, control class, and experiment class. In control class, just using conventional, and experiment class using a think aloud technique. Process of collecting data, control class, pre-test, no treatment, and post-test, and I get a score pre-test and post-test. Experiment class, pre-test, treatment, think aloud, and post-test, and then I got a score pre-test and post-test. Result and discussions. Main score conventional, pre-test 60.41 and post-test 70.83. Main score uh, main score think aloud pre-test 59.54 and post-test 81.36. Based on the result, think aloud technique is effective in improving student writing ability. The conclusions. The result of conducting study with answer of three problem study. That aspect include mean score and standard deviations. Then to analyze the effectiveness of think aloud technique. Okay, guys, I think that's all of my explain presentations about the think aloud technique for reading comprehensions. I think that's all. If you have some informations and give me some question about my material, please. And the last, I say assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.